Today, we're pulling back the curtain to show you the meticulous process that turns fresh farm ingredients into one of the world's most beloved snacks. Grab a seat and get ready to savor every detail of this incredible journey. Our story begins in the lush, expansive fields of the United States, where carefully managed poultry farms lay the foundation for KFC's world-renowned crispy tenders. These farms are not your ordinary operations. They are meticulously designed to prioritize the health and well-being of the chickens. Spacious, state-of-the-art barns provide the birds with ample room to roam freely, promoting natural behaviors and reducing stress. This freedom to move and engage in instinctive activities plays a vital role in raising healthy, robust chickens, a cornerstone of KFC's commitment to quality. The farms employ advanced technology to ensure optimal living conditions. For instance, automatic dispensers deliver fresh, clean water around the clock, ensuring the chickens are always hydrated and in peak condition. The feed, too, is carefully formulated to meet the nutritional needs of the birds, enhancing their growth and overall health. It's not just about raising chickens, it's about creating an environment where they thrive. This humane and nurturing approach is pivotal in producing chickens that meet the stringent standards required for KFC's crispy tenders. After all, happy chickens result in better tasting tenders, and that's a win-win for everyone. Once the chickens are fully grown and ready for the next phase, the collection process begins. This stage is a marvel of modern technology designed to prioritize the welfare of the birds. Advanced collection machines, resembling large yet gentle vacuum systems, carefully gather the chickens without causing harm. These machines are engineered to minimize stress, ensuring the birds remain calm throughout the process. Unlike traditional methods, which could be stressful or even harmful, these innovative machines represent a leap forward in humane farming practices. The chickens are gently placed into specially designed crates that are both secure and well ventilated. These crates are crucial for maintaining a calm and comfortable environment during transportation. By minimizing stress and ensuring the chickens are handled with care, KFC takes another step in preserving the quality and integrity of its product. The journey from the farm to the processing plant is smooth and carefully managed, setting the stage for the next exciting chapter in the tender's creation. At the processing plant, the chicken's journey continues with an unwavering commitment to quality and animal welfare. The unloading process is a seamless blend of human expertise and automation. Skilled workers and advanced systems work together to ensure that every step is efficient, humane, and designed to uphold the highest standards of care. Once unloaded, the chickens are placed on conveyor belts that transport them through the initial stages of processing. This is where the magic of modern food technology comes into play. The first step involves humanely stunning the chickens using advanced methods that are quick, painless, and in line with industry best practices. This critical process ensures the chickens are unconscious before moving on to the subsequent stages, reflecting a deep respect for animal welfare. The processing plant operates with a precision that is nothing short of extraordinary. Every machine and worker is focused on maintaining the quality, safety, and integrity of the chickens. It's a highly orchestrated operation where technology and craftsmanship converge to create a product that meets KFC's exacting standards. With the chickens now ready for further processing, the preparation stage begins. This involves a series of meticulous steps designed to ensure the meat is clean, tender, and of the highest quality. The first task is feather removal, a process handled by specialized machines that work quickly and efficiently. These machines use gentle yet effective methods to remove feathers, leaving the chickens ready for the next step. The cleaning process is equally thorough. Internal sections are carefully removed, and the chickens are subjected to high-pressure water jets to wash away any impurities. This step is crucial for maintaining hygiene and preparing the chickens for cutting and further processing. Every bird is inspected to ensure it meets the stringent cleanliness standards required for KFC products. Once cleaned, the chickens are cut into various parts with remarkable precision. The prized breast pieces, which will eventually become KFC's crispy tenders, are separated from the rest of the chicken. These cuts are handled with the utmost care to preserve their tenderness and juiciness. It's a process that combines technology with a deep understanding of culinary science, setting the stage for the transformation into the iconic crispy tenders. Before the tender breast pieces take on their final form, they undergo a unique preparation process that ensures maximum juiciness. The pieces are placed into drum rollers, specialized machines designed to gently tumble the chicken and lock in moisture. This step is pivotal in creating the signature juiciness that KFC's crispy tenders are famous for. The drum rolling process is not just about moisture retention, it's also about enhancing the texture and flavor of the meat. As the chicken pieces are tumbled, they are evenly coated with a light marinade that penetrates deep into the meat, infusing it with flavor. This ensures that every bite is bursting with taste, making the tenders as satisfying as they are delicious. After tumbling, the chicken pieces undergo a rigorous inspection by skilled workers. Each piece is examined to ensure it meets KFC's high standards of quality. Only the best pieces move on to the next stage, where they will be transformed into the crispy, golden tenders that have become a global favorite. The transformation from tender chicken breast to crispy delight begins with the coating process. The chicken pieces are evenly coated with a special flour mixture that is key to KFC's unique flavor and crunch. This isn't just any flour. It's a proprietary blend of ingredients that has been perfected over decades to create the perfect balance of flavor and texture. The coating process is a marvel of precision and consistency. Each piece of chicken is carefully dredged in the flour mixture, ensuring it is completely and evenly covered. Vibrating belts then shake off any excess flour, creating a uniform coating that is crucial for achieving that iconic crispy texture. This stage is where the chicken begins to take on its characteristic look and feel. The evenly coated pieces are now ready for the partial frying process, a critical step in creating the golden, crunchy exterior that makes KFC's tenders so irresistible. Partial frying is the secret to achieving the perfect balance of crispy and tender. The chicken pieces are fried just long enough to develop a golden brown crust while retaining their juicy interior. This step locks in the flavor and sets the stage for the final cooking process, which takes place in KFC kitchens worldwide. Once partially fried, the tenders are cooled and prepared for packaging. This cooling process is carefully controlled to ensure the quality and texture of the chicken are preserved. Each piece is handled with care to maintain its integrity and ensure it arrives at its destination in perfect condition. Quality assurance is at the heart of KFC's operations. Every step of the process, from the farm to the fryer, is designed to ensure the highest standards of safety, consistency, and taste. The tenders undergo rigorous inspections at multiple stages to verify that they meet KFC's exacting criteria. These inspections are not limited to the physical appearance of the tenders. Advanced testing methods are used to assess factors such as moisture content, texture, and flavor. This comprehensive approach ensures that every piece of chicken that leaves the factory is of the highest quality. Once the tenders pass all inspections, they are packed and shipped to KFC locations around the globe. This final step is a testament to KFC's commitment to delivering a consistent and delicious product to its customers. Each package is carefully sealed to preserve freshness and flavor, ensuring that the tenders arrive in perfect condition. The distribution process is a complex operation that relies on advanced logistics and cold chain technology. These systems ensure that the tenders remain fresh and ready for cooking, no matter where they are shipped. It's a global effort that brings the taste of KFC's crispy tenders to millions of people worldwide. At KFC, the journey of the crispy tenders reaches its climax. When you place your order, the tenders are fried to perfection, achieving that golden, crispy exterior and tender, juicy interior. The final cooking process is a precise art, ensuring that every piece is served hot, fresh, and delicious. The result is a culinary masterpiece that delights the senses. The crunch of the coating, the juiciness of the chicken, and the explosion of flavor with every bite make KFC's crispy tenders a true crowd pleaser. It's the perfect combination of taste, texture, and satisfaction, all brought together by a process that celebrates quality and innovation. But have you ever wondered how these biscuits make their way from the farm to the shelves of your local store? It's not just about mixing ingredients. It's a meticulously planned process that combines agriculture, high-tech machinery, and a touch of human expertise to deliver the perfect bite every time. In this deep dive, we'll explore the entire journey of Oreo biscuits, from sourcing raw ingredients to the fascinating production processes that transform them into the world-famous cookies we know and love. So, grab your favorite snack and let's uncover the story behind this delightful treat. Before the iconic Oreo can exist, it begins with high-quality raw ingredients sourced from farms around the globe. Each ingredient plays a critical role in delivering that perfect texture and flavor. Oreo's signature chocolatey flavor comes from premium cocoa beans, predominantly sourced from West Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. Farmers cultivate these beans with precision, harvesting them when fully ripe. After harvesting, the beans undergo fermentation and drying processes to enhance their rich, earthy flavor. Once dried, the beans are transported to processing facilities, where they are roasted and ground into fine cocoa powder, which serves as the backbone for Oreo's chocolate cookie base. The foundation of Oreo biscuits is wheat flour, grown and harvested from large wheat farms in North America, Europe, and Australia. Farmers use advanced agricultural techniques to ensure a consistent quality crop. Once harvested, the wheat undergoes cleaning, milling, and grinding processes to produce fine, unbleached flour with the perfect texture for baking. Sugar, an essential ingredient for both the cookies and the cream filling, is derived from sugarcane or sugar beets. These crops are cultivated in tropical climates, harvested, and processed in large refineries. Similarly, palm oil used to achieve that creamy texture is responsibly sourced from certified farms in Southeast Asia, adhering to sustainable practices to minimize environmental impact. For the creamy filling, natural vanilla extract is sourced from Madagascar, where vanilla orchids are hand-pollinated and harvested. The extract is carefully processed to ensure its iconic flavor remains intact, adding a sweet and aromatic touch to the cream. Once harvested and refined, these raw ingredients are transported to Oreo's state-of-the-art factories worldwide. This stage ensures the quality and freshness of each ingredient are preserved. At the factory, ingredients undergo rigorous quality checks. Each batch of cocoa powder, flour, sugar, and palm oil is tested for purity, consistency, and adherence to Oreo's stringent quality standards. Advanced machinery and human experts work together to ensure only the best ingredients proceed to production. The chocolate cookies are arguably the heart of Oreo. The process involves several precise steps to ensure the cookies have the perfect crunch and flavor. Large industrial mixers combine cocoa powder, wheat flour, sugar, baking soda, and other dry ingredients. Liquid ingredients, including water and palm oil, are gradually added to form a thick, chocolatey dough. The exact recipe is a closely guarded secret, but the balance of ingredients ensures a rich taste and crispy texture. The dough is rolled into thin sheets using automated rolling machines. Next, the dough sheets pass through custom-designed molds that stamp out the iconic Oreo shape and logo. This process is incredibly precise, ensuring uniformity in every cookie. The shaped cookies are transferred to a massive conveyor belt oven where they are baked at high temperatures for a precise duration. The baking process locks in the chocolate flavor while achieving the signature crunch. Sensors monitor every aspect of the baking process to ensure consistent results. Freshly baked cookies are cooled on a conveyor system to prevent breakage and prepare them for the next stage, adding the cream filling. The vanilla cream filling is the star of the Oreo experience. Achieving the right consistency and flavor is a scientific marvel in itself. High-capacity mixers blend powdered sugar, palm oil, and natural vanilla extract to create a smooth and fluffy cream. The consistency is carefully controlled to ensure it spreads evenly between the cookies. Before the cream is used, it undergoes texture and flavor tests. Advanced sensors and human taste testers ensure that the filling meets Oreo's flavor profile standards. Now comes the moment where the cookies and cream unite to form the final product. Automated assembly lines place a dollop of cream onto one cookie, then press another cookie on top to create the iconic sandwich. This step happens at lightning speed with thousands of Oreos assembled per minute. Laser-guided machines ensure that each Oreo has the correct cream-to-cookie ratio. Any imperfect cookies are removed from the line and recycled to minimize waste. The final step involves ensuring the biscuits are packaged securely and shipped to stores worldwide. The finished Oreos are sorted into specific quantities, depending on the packaging size. High-speed wrapping machines seal the cookies in airtight packs to preserve freshness. The iconic blue and white Oreo branding is printed on the packaging during this stage. Each pack is stamped with a production date, expiration date, and batch code for tracking. This ensures accountability and allows Oreo to maintain its quality standards. Boxes of packaged Oreos are loaded onto trucks and transported to distribution centers. From there, they make their way to local supermarkets, convenience stores, and online retailers, ensuring fans worldwide can enjoy their favorite treat. Oreo is committed to reducing its environmental footprint. From sourcing sustainable palm oil to minimizing waste in its factories, the brand integrates eco-friendly practices into every step of production. Factories use energy-efficient machinery, and some facilities are even powered by renewable energy sources. Modern factories incorporate artificial intelligence to optimize production lines, reduce waste, and ensure consistent quality. AI systems monitor equipment, predict maintenance needs, and even analyze consumer feedback to improve the product. From the cocoa beans grown in distant lands to the high-tech assembly lines that create the perfect sandwich cookie, the journey of an Oreo is a testament to human ingenuity and innovation. From the cacao farms in tropical regions to the high-tech factories in the United States, the journey of chocolate syrup is nothing short of fascinating. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of chocolate production, exploring how mega factories churn out gallons of this sweet treat every day. Stick around because we're uncovering secrets you won't believe. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated on more fascinating factory tours. It all starts in the lush tropical regions near the equator where cacao trees flourish under just the right conditions. These trees require a steady temperature of around 25 degrees Celsius and humidity levels above 80%. Farms in countries like Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador play a significant role in producing the cacao beans we rely on. Farmers carefully harvest the cacao pods by hand to protect the delicate trees. Inside each pod are the beans that hold the potential for chocolate magic. Once harvested, these beans are fermented and sun-dried before being packed into massive jute bags. These bags are then loaded onto cargo ships bound for American factories, ready to begin their transformation into chocolate syrup. When the cacao beans arrive at the factory, they're greeted by a team of quality assurance experts. The beans undergo a meticulous inspection process to ensure only the best are used. Quality control officers cut open random samples of beans to check their color, texture, and aroma. Any batch that doesn't meet the high standards is rejected, ensuring the final product is nothing short of perfect. This rigorous selection process guarantees that only premium quality cacao beans make it to the production line. Once the beans pass quality checks, they move to the roasting stage. Roasting is a critical step that brings out the deep, rich flavors of the cacao. In giant industrial roasters, the beans are heated at precise temperatures, ranging from 250 degrees Fahrenheit to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours. This process not only enhances the flavor, but also makes it easier to remove the shells in the next step. Imagine the aroma in these factories as hundreds of pounds of cacao beans roast to perfection. It's a chocolate lover's dream come true. After roasting, the beans are fed into machines that crack them open and separate the nibs from the husks. This process, known as winnowing, is performed using advanced machinery that vibrates and blows air to discard the unwanted shells. The nibs, which are the core of the cacao bean, are what we're after. These tiny pieces are packed with flavor and are the foundation of chocolate syrup. Winnowing ensures that the nibs are free from impurities, setting the stage for the magic to happen. The nibs are then ground into a thick, dark paste known as chocolate liquor. Despite its name, this isn't alcoholic, it's pure liquid chocolate in its most natural form. The grinding process takes place in high-tech grinders equipped with heavy rollers. These machines exert immense pressure on the nibs, breaking them down into a smooth, velvety texture. The resulting chocolate liquor is rich, aromatic, and the starting point for a variety of chocolate products, including our beloved syrup. To transform chocolate liquor into syrup, sweeteners like sugar and corn syrup are added. This step is where the magic of flavor truly begins. Emulsifiers such as lecithin are introduced to ensure the syrup has a smooth and creamy texture. These ingredients are carefully measured and blended to create the perfect balance of sweetness and chocolatey goodness. This stage is vital because it determines the taste and texture that consumers have come to love. The mixture is then transferred to enormous industrial vats, where it's blended and heated to ensure uniformity. These vats are equipped with powerful mixers that keep the ingredients in constant motion, preventing clumps and ensuring a silky smooth consistency. The heating process not only blends the ingredients, but also enhances the chocolate flavor, making the syrup irresistibly rich. Factories often use cutting-edge sensors to monitor temperature and consistency, guaranteeing a perfect batch every time. To ensure safety and extend the shelf life of the syrup, it undergoes pasteurization. In this process, the syrup is heated to a specific temperature to kill any harmful bacteria. This step is crucial for maintaining the quality of the product while making it safe for consumption. Pasteurization is a behind-the-scenes hero in the production of many food items, and chocolate syrup is no exception. Once pasteurized, the syrup moves on to homogenization. This process involves breaking down any remaining particles in the syrup to achieve a flawless, creamy texture. Industrial homogenizers use immense pressure to create a uniform consistency, ensuring that the syrup pours effortlessly from the bottle. It's this step that gives chocolate syrup its signature velvety flow, perfect for drizzling over desserts or mixing into milk. Before the syrup is bottled, it undergoes rigorous quality testing. Samples from each batch are tested for flavor, texture, and safety. Quality assurance teams use advanced equipment to measure sweetness levels, viscosity, and even the color of the syrup. Only when a batch passes all these tests is it deemed ready for packaging. This meticulous attention to detail ensures that every bottle of syrup delivers the same high-quality experience. The syrup is now ready for bottling. High-speed bottling machines fill thousands of bottles per hour with precise measurements of syrup. These machines ensure that each bottle is filled to the exact same level, minimizing waste and maintaining consistency. After filling, the bottles are capped tightly to preserve freshness. Watching these machines in action is mesmerizing. They're a true marvel of engineering. Once filled and sealed, the bottles move to the labeling and packaging line. Automated machines apply labels with lightning speed, ensuring they are perfectly aligned. The bottles are then packed into boxes, ready for shipment. Fun fact, some factories can produce up to 10,000 bottles of chocolate syrup every hour. These efficient processes make it possible for chocolate syrup to reach millions of households across the country. The final step is distribution. Pallets of packaged syrup are loaded onto trucks and shipped to supermarkets, restaurants, and cafes across the nation. Logistics teams work around the clock to ensure that your favorite chocolate syrup is always in stock. It's a massive operation that brings this beloved treat from factories to your kitchen in record time.
In 1930, Mars Inc. introduced Snickers to the market. Its distinctive blend of crunchy peanuts, silky caramel, chewy nougat, and decadent milk chocolate made it an instant hit. On the other hand, have you ever considered the process by which all of these parts are integrated into a single flawless bar? This chocolate wonder is made in a massive factory, and we'll show you every step of the process today. Where the Snickers story begins: finding the ingredients. The ingredients for every Snickers bar are hand-picked. Premium milk chocolate, rich caramel, soft nougat, and high-quality peanuts are the foundation of a Snickers bar's flavor. Despite the high volume of these ingredients, they are subject to rigorous quality control inspections at the facility before they are used to manufacture the bar. The peanuts are the source of the famous crunchiness of Snickers. The peanuts are gathered from reliable farms, then shelled and transported to the processing plant. They are subjected to a rigorous quality inspection before usage to guarantee they are up to the mark of the brand. The next step is a perfectly executed roast, which brings out their natural sweetness and gives them their distinctive crunch. The following step in the production process involves chopping and preparing these peanuts. Snickers caramel is a trifecta of sugar, dairy, and butter. To make the thick, elastic caramel that will cover the nougat layer, the ingredients are cooked to precise temperatures in big vats. Ensuring the caramel reaches the ideal texture, pliable enough to chew yet sturdy enough to retain its form, relies on precisely controlling the heat. Snickers nougat coating is their foundation. It is prepared by whisking egg whites, honey, and sugar until the mixture reaches a peak of lightness and frothy consistency. To give the nougat its distinctive sweet flavor that goes well with the other layers, flavorings like vanilla are added to it. After it's done, it's cooled and then sliced into slabs. Using a combination of cocoa beans, milk, sugar, and cocoa butter, the chocolate covering of Snickers bars is made. Chocolate gets its desired texture and shine through the tempering process. To achieve a glossy sheen and ensure that the chocolate melts smoothly when consumed, tempering is an essential step. Snickers wouldn't be the same without any of these components. And the more we go through the process, the more we realize how much work goes into making this bar. Establishing the groundwork for nougat layer production. At its core, every Snickers bar is nougat. The recipe calls for big industrial mixers to heat corn syrup, sugar, and water. The egg whites are beaten into the batter while it cooks, making it light and airy. This method guarantees a hard yet pliable nougat, which serves as a base for the subsequent layers. Long sheets of nougat are rolled out once it has been completely beaten. Next, specialized cutting machines are used to cut the sheets into pieces that are bar-sized. Each Snickers bar gets the exact same amount of nougat because of how precisely this phase is executed. Machines also regulate the nougat's thickness to keep it consistent. Even something as basic as a nougat base can be made using such exact gear. It's incredible. Making the caramel layer, enhancing the sugar content. To make the caramel layer, heat the milk, butter, and sugar to precise degrees. Rich golden caramel, for which Snickers is famous, is made by slowly melting sugar and adding butter and milk. To avoid caramel that is either too soft or too hard, the temperature must be carefully maintained. As the caramel cooks on a conveyor belt, it is drizzled over the nougat layer. The caramel needs not set before it can be evenly coated, thus this process needs to be done swiftly. The caramel coating on each nougat piece is exactly the right amount of stickiness, not too much, not too little. An essential part of eating Snickers is this stage, because it's where the crunchy peanuts meet the sweet caramel. The peanuts used to make Snickers bars are hand-picked, roasted, and chopped to perfection so that they have the perfect crunch. Roasting the peanuts in massive revolving ovens involves quality checks. Their flavor is brought out by roasting, which gives them a deep, nutty flavor. Before being put atop the caramel, the roasted peanuts are diced into uniform pieces. To maintain a consistent and delicious crunch in every bar, the peanut pieces must be of an appropriate size and consistency. Peanuts are uniformly scattered across the caramel layer as they fall across it. Even something as seemingly simple as mixing peanuts into a chocolate bar requires a great deal of attention to detail, as you can see below. Bars are now ready for final assembly as they travel down the manufacturing line, with the nougat, caramel, and peanuts stacked. Prior to the bars being coated with chocolate, The enrobing process involves using high-speed machinery to guarantee that the layers are precisely packed. Currently, quality control is being ensured by having sensors and cameras watch each bar. The line is immediately emptied of any bar that does not conform to the specified dimensions, forms, or weights. This meticulous process guarantees that each and every Snickers bar tastes excellent. Before we get into the chocolate enrobing process, the chocolate covering of a Snickers bar is probably the most recognizable feature. A technique known as enrobing allows the bars to pass through a layer of melted chocolate. A thick coating of delicious milk chocolate encases the nougat, caramel, and peanuts in the bars, which are coated in melted chocolate. The bars are covered and then cooled in a tunnel so the chocolate can solidify. To avoid any dullness or cracking, the cooling process is carefully regulated. The shiny surface and hard, smooth texture that make the Snickers bars snap when bit into them are achieved in this process. Even something as seemingly easy as dipping a bar into chocolate necessitates such exactitude and control. If you feel the same way, then you should subscribe to our channel so you may continue to discover the story of how your favorite foods are made. The chocolate coating on the Snickers bars must be allowed to cool and solidify before serving. To make sure the chocolate hardens evenly without touching the layers below, the bars pass through a network of cooling tunnels that progressively lower the temperature. Each bar can be precisely cooled to the perfect temperature before packaging thanks to these lengthy and accurate cooling tunnels. Each and every Snickers bar maintains its shape and flavor thanks to this meticulous technique. The last step is to wrap and box the bars. The freshness of each bar is guaranteed by the high-speed wrapping machines that seal them individually. Machines check the bars for quality as they roll down the conveyor belt, making sure there are no flaws. The bars are subsequently packaged and ready for transport. Once they leave the factory, they will be sent all over the world, stopping at supermarkets, vending machines, and finally, your hands. It's mind-boggling to think about how much work goes into manufacturing a single Snickers bar. All over the globe, from the mammoth factory to retailers all over the globe, the Snickers bars go on an epic trip after they're packaged and ready. Snickers bars can be found in every part of the world, from local convenience stores to vending machines in schools, businesses, and airports, thanks to their extensive global distribution network. An impressive effort in and of itself is the logistics involved in distributing millions of Snickers bars. Coordination between ships, planes, and trucks ensures perishable goods arrive at their destination in peak condition. To guarantee that the bars arrive in pristine condition, they are kept in climate-controlled storage facilities. If you're in the US, EU, or Asia, and you unwrap a Snickers bar, know that it was treated with care the whole time. Snickers' significance to Mars, Inc. as product line is highlighted by its worldwide network. The manufacturing facilities of Mars Inc. have come a long way in recent years in terms of their commitment to ecological sustainability. This covers the process by which they acquire raw ingredients like as peanuts and cocoa beans. Using renewable energy sources and decreasing its carbon footprint are two of Mars's top priorities. One company that has committed to sourcing all of its cocoa from sustainable certified sources is Mars. In addition to helping the environment, this also guarantees that cocoa farmers are paid a fair salary and work in a safe atmosphere. They also push their peanut growers to use less water and pesticide by encouraging them to adopt eco-friendly techniques. There are a number of waste reduction strategies used by the mega plant. We take every measure to make sure that making your favorite candy bar is as eco-friendly as can be, from recycling packaging materials to employing machinery that uses less energy. You can't help but love every bite of a Snickers bar after witnessing the extraordinary procedure that goes into making one. Each layer is painstakingly made with love and attention to detail, from the generously sourced peanuts and gooey caramel to the tender nougat and rich milk chocolate. In order to keep up with demand all across the world, a mega factory runs around the clock to source ingredients, package them, and ship them out. It's the perfect combination of technological prowess, human creativity, and the desire to make a product that will delight countless people. If you like this in-depth look at the Snickers production process, we hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel. We are incredibly appreciative of your subscription since it enables us to keep making entertaining and educational movies. Please let us know what you think of this video and any ideas for future episodes by leaving a comment. Your comments are extremely appreciated, and we use them to refine our videos going forward. Your company on this delightful tour of the Snickers giant plant is much appreciated. You will appreciate the effort and attention that went into making that tasty bar even more the next time you eat it.